Hello everyone, my name is Stefan, Botanist Cool, and today we are finishing my, or we're gonna get to the next steps of doing my Beholder mini. Hopefully you're all gonna enjoy your time here. KSG, however, I regret to inform you, I will not be able to do Mothman, so you will be refunded those points, I promise you. Mothman will be here in Seoul. Mothman will be here in Seoul and like, I don't know, glasses. You got some really cool glasses there, right? So, what I'm planning on doing for this guy now is... Get rid of these guys up here for a second. What I'm planning on doing on this guy today... How many bees can the beholder hold? How many bees can the beholder hold? A beholder can hold as many bees as a beholder can be. So what I plan on doing is shading the bottom parts here, darker purples to add the shadows. I plan on kind of giving it a little bit of depth on the inside, seeing if I can put... I'm not good with washes, so I'm thinking of just trying to make like a really watery dark purple to get into the crevices. Try to get that area here, maybe highlight some areas as well. And then later on, we can definitely do the groundwork with some stone colors and or rock colors. This clear plastic part eventually I am going to want to do, but I also want to eventually finish the eyes, get some veins in there as well. And yeah, it's going to be really a little bit of like paint mixing time now, because I have a couple colors I want to see if I can paint mix and mix well, to see if I can get like a darker purple for that specific shading bits. My normal brush is this one, and it is really frayed up. It's not great. Staining everything is not, yeah. My detail brush is pretty frayed too, but I do have a actual like Citadel starter brush. It's really pointy. I'm gonna try to use that to really get into like these little crevices here. But the detail brush I have is not bad either. It's just really like that point here. I don't like that. Sorry, this is a Wendy's, not a garden. Please stop planting plants in the bathroom. But the bathroom has the most fertilizer. Just a fact, the bathroom has the most fertilizer. I was also considering doing a little bit more work on my purple worm, but that's still pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with how it is. Drake, maybe you could give me some advice here. I'm not good with a wash to add shadows. How do washes work? Like, am I supposed to just get them in the crevices, or am I supposed to paint over the entire color? Like, what do I do for a wash? All right, let's get a little bit of Beholder purple. As soon as you said advice, I have an ad. Oh no, that's weird. I put an ad. I put an ad break on so no one could get ads. All right. I said, so how do washes work? Like if I want to add shadows, like the problem with the wash is I'll paint over it and everything will just feel stained. When I want to get under like these crevices here that are like where I really want the shadow. Like wash seems to be really more like a big stain than an actual wash. I don't know. I'm also gonna mix a little cobalt red. It's more brown than it is red, but like red and purple, or like a reddish and a purple, should make a better, darker purple. Oh, that's pretty brown, yeah. I think that'll make me a good one. I think that'll actually make me a decent color. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna just use this to mix, basically. See how that color goes around. A hydrate? Thank you very much for the hydrate, KSG. Got you. Got the water. So in other words, if I want to wash, I have to dry brush afterwards, and it has to be nice and dry. That's where I've been. Okay, cool. The washing stains, but then you gotta dry brush it on to like get rid of that stain. Yeah, that's getting to a nice, that's getting to a darker purple. I like that. I recommend painting the shadows. It gives it more contrast. I would say that's what I'm gonna try doing today, essentially. I tried washes before, and I have been trying to paint shadows more because I think that that will get me a bigger, like, dynamic, as I said, as you were kind of like saying, like a bigger contrast. But I am not very confident in my skills, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I think that's a good color. I'm gonna use my Citadel brush because it's the sharpest brush I have. However, my detail brush is not bad. It just frays at the end. You know what I'm saying? And I wish, you know, let's try it with the detail brush. Let's try it. Just try it. The detail brush might work. Oh god, it has like little fray. I hate it. It frays like so much. I have to get a new one. Can he just add shadows in Photoshop? I fucking wish I was. I'm better at painting than I am at Photoshop. Exponentially. I always work from dark to light. I start with the shadow colors and then build up. Oh, okay. I just start the like I just base coated this thing, so like I'm gonna see if I can just like get like these areas here nice and dark comparative. There is clearly a difference. I just don't know if I went dark or went more red. I don't know if that's a good color I put there, honestly. I think it's fine because it looks pretty shady. It looks pretty shadowy. But yeah, that's a fair point. I could start darker and then get a little lighter. Yeah, Botanist, can I record a song that won't mute the VOD? Probably not because I got my hands in the paint already. But no, sorry. I'm keeping it on lo-fi because I'm not going to get in any trouble like that. Not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it. Yeah, you forgot about the paint, buddy. Whole point of this. I was gonna recommend lo-fi. Let's go. I have seen that there's some like lo-fi fantasy stations, right? And I just want to make sure like I'm allowed to use them before I put them on for these kinds of things, because I would love to use like lo-fi fantasy music for like my painting streams. I think that'd be dope as shit. But like I don't know if they're good to use or if they'll get me muted or anything like that, so I just haven't done it. If I find out that they're good to use, I would fucking use the lo-fi fantasy, like medieval ones that they have out. They'll put out. They're really pretty dope, honestly. I like listening to them. My brain is smooth all times, KSG. It's good, buddy. Smooth brains unite. I found this band called Good because it makes good indie rock and they're DMCA free. Yo, that's awesome. I love it when like a band's like, yeah, fucking like we give you rights to just to use our music and like transform it. Nintendo does that to a degree. Like you could make a D&D podcast and use Nintendo music, right? Specifically Nintendo music. Like you can't use Game Freak, but like you can use Nintendo music and make a D&D podcast out of it, so long as you're not just putting up the music on its own, basically. It's kind of cool. I can respect that about Nintendo. Yeah. Yeah, basically. But that's why a lot of YouTubers, when they do like GTA videos or something like that, they'll have Nintendo music as a background. I know Doug uses Mario Odyssey music a lot, as an example. Because in all reality, it's MCA free. Easy. And I know that like some other games do. I know you could get like away with some like Capcom games and shit like that as well. Most video games you can kind of get away with that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to buy myself some new brushes. I'm gonna look for like cheap quality brushes. If you have any recommendations, I'd love to hear. I think I'm gonna get myself some new brushes. My best brush is the Citadel brush right now, but I'm not using it in sincerity. Army painter's good. These are army painter brushes. These are army painter brushes. They frayed pretty quickly on me. Can of WD-40, best painting tool, best. That sounds so good. That sounds like a great idea. I'm basically now just trying to paint these crevices. That's basically the purpose, like, of this specific stream, is just to get all these tiny crevices in, like, mouth area and the sides. And maybe dry brush right on over it. This is army painter paint. I don't know. Or this is D&D paint, excuse me. So if I gotta thin it out a bit, maybe. Get some water, thin it on the side here or something. Hey, this is official D&D paint, excuse me. This is not army painter paint, this is official D&D paint. I think I'm gonna have to like go over this just normal purple after this, actually, because like there are parts I can get pretty good like here, but then there's parts like this that just keep like glopping over. Okay, gotcha. Let's try the Citadel brush. It's a learning process. Why do people like? Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, it's 100% is a learning process. I'm not expecting this to look great. I'm expecting this to look good for like a D&D game with friends, right? I'm not expecting to make a commission off this. I'm expecting that if I play a D&D game with friends, we're gonna have a lot of fun when I bring this out and I scare the shit out. Yeah, it's 100% a learning. It's like any skill, you gotta build it. Biggest saying, you are a skill issue, you should get good. Yeah, thank you, KSG. Listen, you gotta have skill issues to get skills, right? You have to start with a skill issue to get skills. You gotta rephrase the, you gotta be sort of bad at something to get sort of good at it. Everything painted, even if it looks bad, it'll look like it has, yeah, exactly. You wouldn't have been born good enough to let you paint to it, okay, very bad. I think what I could do after I get all this kind of like in here, I go over, make a lighter purple, go over it and dry brush it on. That way I'll add a little bit more depth. Like I'm getting a lot of good areas here. This is actually a pretty great brush. And I can kind of see how the darkness is already like reacting off everything else. Pretty great, honestly. A little funny story. So I got back. So we started playing D&D again yesterday. First time since before the holidays, right? My group finally was able to get together again. It was nice. It was nice to see everyone again. And the funniest shit about it was, so for this group, I made a character that was supposed to be friendly, supposed to be kind, and supposed to be like really involved in helping everyone, because my last character was a bit of a bitch. She was based off of COD. She was based off of Kreia from Knights of the Old Republic. So she was an absolute prick. She was meant to be a side character who was supposed to in some ways educate people by the worst of what's happened in history, right? The funny thing is, the group that I'm playing with now, all their characters are so depresso expresso, they would have been better with COD, my Kreia-based character, instead of my kind, really happy-go-lucky, optimistic halfling monk, a way of healing monk. And I made this really kind guy. He owns a portable bar. He has some mules he absolutely loves. He's a great animal caretaker, and he doesn't like fighting. He will fight only if he has to, and if the people he cares about are in danger. And, you know, he believes everyone is worth, you know, that every life is worth something, you know? Very kind guy, very loving guy. And every character's like, fuck this dude. And everyone out of character's like, this would have been so much better for the other party. I'm like, I know! I went the exact opposite way because I know how you guys play. And then you guys decided, no, we're gonna make this, like, asshole group that doesn't... Oh, it was so funny. It's so fucking funny, because either way, no matter which party we're playing with, I'm going against the grain and not with 90% of the character interactions. And it's really fucking funny. Just like, oh my god. Beth, none of your characters end up agreeing with a party. And it's like, I know, either one's a bitch and is like super like borderline evil and is willing to sacrifice everything for her goal. Or the other one is a really kind individual who is not willing to let people devalue themselves for something he deems as not important. And it's just really funny how like I kind of like got screwed at that. I'm to make an announcement. Did it not play? There you go. Hey Agent 8, how you doing, bud? I just find it funny how I go from one extreme to the other because I know that the players typically like playing good characters, they like playing very helpful and loving characters. And that didn't fucking work. I play a good team player healer who could do some strong DPS. And I'm just seen as the annoying old kind man. Which, hello. Yo, Drake, how'd it go? I find it really funny, you know. It's how it goes sometimes when you play D&D. Like, I'm gonna be a good character, and everyone's like, well, we're gonna be edgy fucked heads. And it's like, okay, I kind of screwed that one up, huh? Screwed the pooch on that one. And what tabletop RPG were you playing, by the way? It doesn't sound like you were playing D&D. You said tabletop RPG specifically. Pathfinder! I played Pathfinder 1E. I loved 1E so much. I really liked it a lot. I fucked around with a lot of classes from 1E. Fish Mage, hello there. Please tell me you actually play Fish Mages in like tabletop RPGs and stuff. Yeah, Pathfinder is great. I do enjoy Pathfinder quite a bit. I think though, like, the DM is really responsible for allowing you to really make your characters crazy. And so long as you have a good DM, you'll be able to do a lot with your characters no matter what system you're using. Yeah, Fish Mage is a great fucking name. I love it. Fish Mage is a great fucking name. I'm gonna paint over that with... I'm gonna dry brush over that. I want to see if I can get the crevices in. Do you actually play in tabletop RPGs? By chance, do you actually play any kind of fish mage? Like, there's multiple fish races in D&D. Do you play like a trident mage? That would be so fucking cool. Made a giant knoll for my giant entity that's 8 foot tall, weighs 600 foot because of Of course, barbarian. Let's go. You know what I want to make? I want to make a like elf barbarian that's just a dex tank. Like, he doesn't hit shit, but like he could take a pounding. You never played D&D? Oh, well, hey, listen, one day maybe. Then you could be a fish mage. You could actually be a fish mage. What's the inspiration for the name then? You gotta tell us. Yeah, what's the inspiration? What made you want to be a fish mage? And if the answer is just sounds cool, then fucking valid. Can't fault you on that one. Oh, I don't know if you guys know this, by the way. So the last thing that's really been coming to me on TikTok on my For You page, there's been a lot of battle bots, and holy shit, the new battle bots season seems to be going fucking insane. Like, there was this one match between two spinning battle bots. I'm a Pisces in the horoscope and you like to swim? Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Virgo here, by the way. So the battle bots are just going fucking insane, and I love watching. I forgot how much fun battle bots are to watch. If you guys don't watch battle bots and you want to see some crazy shit, I recommend giving them a gander. They can be very fun. You like mages? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Who doesn't like a good mage here and there? Actually, my favorite spellcaster in D&D is Druid. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a soft spot for Artificers and some other kind of classes like that, but like my favorite is definitely Druid. I haven't played Druid in a minute. Did MMA BattleBots doesn't interest me anymore? Yeah, sumo's been a lot of fun. I was watching the videos you sent me of the sumo matches. They have been surprisingly very like engaging, and I gotta say that's really cool. I did not expect sumo to be as engaging as it was. Watching the sumo matches was really cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm grateful that you shared it with me. There's a thought about plant-based character. There's a lot you could do with plant-based characters. Oh yeah, green's a good color. As an actual botanist, I can confirm plant-based characters are cool. gotta mix a little bit more paint. Pretty much dried up at this point. I am very happy that Kobold Red and Beholder Purple mixed well to make a good color I liked. Plants, spit, mushrooms, yeah! Honestly, I got a lot of fungal apparel. My friends, for my gifts, they keep sending me fungal apparel shit. So I got like a fungal dice bag, I got fungal necklaces, I got fungal a lot of shit. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I love that meme set. It's I love that emote set. It's so good. Like those magic hands things, I'll fucking love them. Fish, great shit there. That's fine. As my powers go, I can summon any kind of creature from the water? Fuck yeah. Going more druid there than mage though. I mean, I guess there are like... So back in Pathfinder 1E, there was the summoner class. Which basically you were either a Pokemon trainer, because you could summon a whole bunch of small things, or you were like a super like you were like super druid with one specific like really big badass thing. That was a fun class. I messed around with it a little bit, but when I actually messed around with Kineticist the most in Pathfinder 1E, and I'll say having a Constitution spellcaster is so cool. Like sword, like a sword. Oh, that's like Monster Hunter level shit. I love it. Yeah, I found this new solo co-op mini game. Plays the Edo, Japan. You play hunters of different kinds, some cool demons to hunt. Oh fuck it, what's it called? So in general, that's the fish mage? Hell yeah, we love a good fish mage. Fish mage is cool. Sumo as a hunter? Fuck yeah. Fucking sumo a goddamn Rathalos, man. Get up to that guy, like, punch him in the face with your flat palm and just fucking throw him out of the ring. Fucking sumo, I want to sumo a Rathalos. I said it before too. I want to throw hands of a Rathalos or a monster. Just give me like a brass knuckles type of weapon to fight them with. I'd do it. Oh, definitely you can make a sumo wrestler in Pathfinder. You just gotta make a grappling monk. A monk that specializes in shoving, pushing, throwing, and grappling. That's what you need to make. Well, that's one way of making it. I'm pretty sure you can do it with a fighter too. Using any like tavern brawler feats. His own story? Fuck yeah. I mean, fair enough. Every mage has to have his own story, right? But like, I know in 5e it shouldn't be too hard. Way of... there's a million ways I think you can make a good sumo wrestler. I think you could definitely do that. Monk, I think, would be the best choice for it, but you might be able to find something else that matches really well too. I just think like with the monk's ability to do a lot of grappling and shit, or rather a specialty in that, it's good. A manga? Oh, you want to make an actual manga? Fuck yeah, dude. I say go for it. You want to make a comic trick out of Fish Mage? Fucking do it. I'd love to see how that goes. Monday you'll start it? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, let's go. Love Ace. I love seeing members of the LGBT in here. We got a lot of Ace people here. We got a lot of LGBT individuals here. I love that. I love the community. I love having more of us in here. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that red, actually. What's J's? Pair of J's, the letter? What? No. I do not own any J's. Things are going well for me, Fish Mage. Thank you very much. Things are going well for me. How about you? What would I do for you? This is a beholder from D&D 5e. Jordans? I do not have them. Damn, it's only finished by 12 samurai. Oh my god, you're what? You're 12 samurai? This is a beholder from D&D 5e. or from any D&D. Pretty sure beholders were at least from 2E on. So like these guys have been around for at least a couple decades now. They are famous creatures in D&D. Yeah, they are badass. If you've played any bit of Baldur's Gate, you've probably faced at least one. There's one once you get to the saloon in Act 1, the saloon crypt or whatever, underneath. If you go to the left and you break out through the window, you'll find one. It's a baby one. It's called like a specter. No worries. Baldur's Gate's a great game. If you have the time to play, it's a really great introduction to D&D for people who have never played D&D. And I personally think that it will do. I think it's done the D&D community pretty good. All right, shooting nice models for a good price. Nice. Nice. What game are they for? Are those the ones that you shared on the Discord? Fish Mage, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. If you do like watching mini painting and just kind of casual conversation, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube as well. We have all the VODs from the previous ones we've done as well on YouTube. !YT will get you there, and there should be a link down below. H-Man? Entirely different model. These are from Borderlands. Gotcha. The ones you put on the Discord are fucking dope as shit. I'm looking forward to getting that good one day. Oh, the do with Borderlands? Oh, okay. 5 Leagues from the Borderlands. So it's a different game called The Borderlands. Gotcha. Finn for the sub. Ooh. My love. Hello, Finn. Let me give a quick shout to Finn. Give me a refund. I do. Every month I give you a refund in terms of another sub to you, bud. Guys, go give Finn some love. They're fantastic. Even though they refuse to play Lethal Company with me. It's every time we play Lethal Company, they're just like, no, I'm not joining, Steph. Stop asking. Are you sorry, Finn? I can only forgive you so much, Finn. I'll send you pants? Yeah, what kind of pants you want, Finn? I'll send you some pants. What kind of pants do you want? Wait, and Luther isn't... Yeah, that's true. Current State Samurai are in the Discord? Oh, shit, yeah. I'm about to have to take a look at them soon, Drake. I am so sad for you, bud, that your fight didn't go through. You were supposed to take over the dojo. I'm so sad for you. You should own the dojo. They fucking took that away from you. How dare they? Cowards left. Oh, nice. A fight in March? Good luck, then. Wish you luck, Finn. Oh, Finn, I don't know if you like this, but like, I've been seeing a lot of BattleBot shit on TikTok, and holy shit, the BattleBots are going fucking insane these days. I love them. They're so cool. And gently related to fighting. I haven't kept up with it, but yeah, I mean, I don't keep up with it. I just see it once in a while. So you just see a couple fights here and there, basically. And some of the bots just like before the bots like, you know, when I was a kid, the bots were pretty simple. Now they're fucking insane. There's this new one that's like a shark scorpion thing, and it just kind of like grabs on people and shoots fire out of its mouth. It's fucking radical. Nerdy shit. Yeah, I remember something awesome. A friend of mine painted a beholden style. What's Kiz? K-I-Z-Z? What's Kiz? Isn't these not? Anyways. Oh, Kiss. Okay, Kiss. Yeah, I know Kiss. Kiss is radical. Hell yeah. I didn't know they spelled it with Z's. This is some classic good old rock and roll. Love that shit. I thought Kiss was gonna be like another like game or a very specific kind of like setting or something. Welcome back. I didn't know exactly what Kiss was. Now I understand it's Kiss the rock band. Love classic rock. One of my favorite genres. YouTube's going pretty okay. I mean, we have some pretty slow and honest growth there. It's nothing crazy, obviously. I ain't like massive or nothing. But we have some slow, honest growth. We have a great community just in general. I feel like the Botanist Cool community is such a good place. I'll give you a great example. We have some, like, when we play Monster Hunter, we have some people who are fucking amazing at Monster Hunter. and they put to the side like their skill and all that, like the big MR 999 glory, and they help out new hunters all the time, and it's so fucking cool. Like the amount of kindness that I've seen in this community, and the amount of like help in video games and just like vibing and stuff, like it's been a fantastic thing. So like slow and honest growth is my personal opinion of how YouTube's going. But most importantly, we have a healthy and fantastic community of amazing people, and I think that's the most important part about me being a content creator. It's the part I like the most. A great community of fantastic people. And there's also times like, you know, people come into my streams and are like, hey, you know, here's Drake Hyena telling me how to paint better. Probably some good professional painting tips, you know. There's a lot of people who come in just to have fun and support. Finn and KSG as examples. And there's a lot of people who join in for the fun and do silly shit. Just like making clips or being part of the game themselves. A lot of stuff. Great and healthy community. That's my opinion. Yeah, it's a good community. It's a great amount of people. If I ever do get to that point where I can go full-time content creation, I have no one to thank but these kinds of people who are here. You know what I'm saying? Like, any quote-unquote success I would have would be through them. And their support, honestly. Slander, you say? Slander? Professional painting advice from Drake Hyena. Actually, a friend of mine told me, she goes, hey Steph, I was talking to some coworkers recently, and they wanted to start painting minis. So I told them, oh, I have a friend who goes on YouTube and puts his mini paints up there. So she recommended me to all her coworkers, and a few of them started watching the videos, and it's like, oh yeah, he's a beginner just like me. It's really cool. It's like, yeah, we're just all beginners, kind of learning the ropes together, basically. I thought that was just really cool. Yeah, it was really cool. He's a cool person. Oh yeah, of course, thank you. If you got any tips, feel free to share them. I don't always hit up people's DMs or nothing like that. That ain't my style, and gotta protect myself and the community. So it's like, you know, degree of separation to a degree. But if you got any tips, I'm always willing to listen on in the Discord. Oh, hell yeah. Good luck on it. It can be, yeah. It's also a lot of work if you really want to do it as anything more than a hobby. Content creation can be a lot of fun, but it is also a lot of work just to maintain. Talking to a friend of mine recently about the misconceptions of content creation, especially by potentially aspiring content creators and people who are not content creators. And we were talking about how, like, in some regards, if you want to go with like VTubing as an example, you kind of have to. Oh, thank you very much for the compliment on my YouTube channel. I'm grateful. I kind of put out videos every couple days. A few, at least 2 videos that are specifically just for YouTube, essentially, a week, and then like 2 or 3 VODs. Yeah. Well, yeah, dioramas are cool. But like we're talking about, it's like a lot of people had considered content creation, especially YouTube and gaming channels and stuff like that, just to be playing a game and doing nothing. When in reality, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, making sure you're able to either SEO yourself correctly if you want to get bigger, or making sure that you're able to communicate with your community and make a safe community to start with. Sometimes, depending on the game you play, you might accidentally create a more hostile community. So curating your community and getting out bad agents, even when you're just starting, is very important. I had to remove some people from my community when I was well under 100, 200 followers, who were just really bad influences for my community, and I'm like, no, these are people we need to get out of here. A Goblin Slayer diorama? Ah, yeah, I feel ya. When funds are low. When funds are low, I feel ya. You know what minis I would love to get? I think they come pre-painted, but you get to build them. I want to get the Monster Hunter minis. Those are like hundreds of dollars. That is not money I have. That is not money I have. But the Monster Hunter minis are like literally so fucking cool. Get a Mizu mini. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. It's just paint. It's acrylic paint. I'm painting a mini for D&D, basically. Nothing too crazy. It's a little too brown, fuck. Only 1,000. Oh, shit. Good luck. A lot of money, bud. 1,000 bucks to go? Shit. Yeah, this is just literally acrylic paint. Nothing too crazy about it. Brushes, paints, etc. Is your waifu? Hell yeah. People were really pissed with Alloy and Genshin Impact way back when, and honestly, I built her pretty good. She got me up to the 30Ks in damage pretty easily. She was a lot of fun to do. But like, and Alloy's a pretty great design character. I like her a lot. Just in general. Get those waifus, exactly. You don't have a waifu without a waifu. as they say. But I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn. I would like to. I just do not have the system for it. I don't think it's a PlayStation game. Oh yeah. They're slightly different. Yeah, so if you want to do like, you want to go for like a reputable mini painter specifically, and not just get acrylic paints. There are people who do pretty good with just acrylic paints, but like they know what they're doing. They know. It's like a professional artist using Windows Paint, the old school Windows Paint, to fucking make a masterpiece. Like they know what they're doing. They fucking know. They're so goddamn good. Yeah, Genshin Alloy, I think she did great. I built her really good, honestly. I was doing some great damage. I paired her up with Hu Tao as a sub DPS for whenever Hu Tao was down. And she did great. She got a lot of ice damage out. And I think I also gave her with Beidou. So Alloy and Beidou together. Once I procced Beidou's Q, and I got Alloy's ice, it was so fucking good to get that damage out. It was so good. And then Kokomi as a healer, fucking just get water, electricity, fire, all that shit out. I did have a mono Geo team too. It wasn't as good as I'd like it to be, but I had Goro, I had Ningguang, I had Yujin was not in the mono Geo team. She doesn't thrive there. Who was it? There was two other people. I think I had Ito, and I had someone else. Noelle. Noelle is such a good shielder. Holy shit. It was really good. I mean, I don't know now how good she is compared to like the current meta, because I haven't played it in a year or so now. I've missed so much. I haven't played since Sumeru. I know now we're on Fontaine. But I haven't played since before Sumeru. Let me correct myself. I finished Inazuma. I did not get any further. I don't intend to either. Like, I played it because some friends played it, and that was primarily it. But then I'm just like, I put so much work into this, and it's like, I don't really want to. It was like 20, 30 minutes a day. Oh yeah, Cloud Retainer's coming up next, yeah. When is Madam Ping gonna be available to fucking pull for? I would start grinding for Madam Ping. Get me a fucking playable Madam Ping, baby. In 100 years, maybe? In 100 years, maybe. I know they've been hinting at getting the Knight's Commander, whatever his name is, up there soon. The one that Jean is standing in for. I know they've been hinting at him. People are going feral waiting for Dainsleif. Varka, yeah, there we go. Chung-Yoon is a good character. I played him quite a bit when I didn't have a lot of other ones. When I got Eula, I fucking dropped him though. Quickly, I dropped him really quickly. Try a little bit. Eula's very popular. She is. Does great damage. I heard physical is not as viable as it used to be from some friends who play quite frequently, but she still does really great damage. I like damage, not interested in that. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, pull. You could win with just the base character, so you pull whatever the fuck you want. Let no one tell you otherwise. Let no one tell you otherwise. Getting the shadows is really good, and soon I can start. I think I'm gonna let it dry after I'm done with this bit. Then I'm gonna start the dry brush. One detailed minion halfway through 12. Hell yeah! I think I've basically like sloshed enough dark stuff underneath in these areas that I can start dry brushing on top of it, and it's gonna make it look a lot more. Then I can hit these areas with like its own color. I will have to figure out how to do the eyes a bit better. And the color changes when it dries, which is really cool because I can see like how well shaded it looks compared to how it looks like when it's wet, when it's drier, and I like how it looks dry. But when it's wet, I get really worried. Any dry brushing techniques? Yeah. Any dry brushing technique recommendations there, Drake? Hello, random guy. How you doing? We're doing pretty good. We started this beholder like a month or two ago, so we're finishing it up today, or we're at least gonna get another good bit of a chunk of it today. No guarantees I'm gonna finish it. Yeah, no, I have a dedicated dry brush. It's this one right here. This is a dedicated dry brush. Nothing but dry brushing on this one. Let that dry up for a second. In fact, we're gonna let this dry up for a few minutes. During this drying session, I'm gonna go use the restroom. You guys, please go use the restroom, get water and all that stuff. Oh, thank you very much. I love them. And we're gonna be on a quick ad break, all right? See you guys in a second. And I'm back. Hello. If you guys are frequent flyers to the Botanist Cool channel, then you know I only like doing ad breaks when I'm taking a break myself. So thank you guys very much. Oh, so I have a Mothman hoodie. Long story short, so in a stream where you see my face, I will just put on the Mothman hoodie, and I also got these really cool glasses, little Mothman glasses that I'll put on as well. But unfortunately, because you cannot see my face, you cannot summon the Mothman right now. Later today when I'm playing Splatoon, probably, but not right now. Let's put this to the side. We do have to mix a very light purple now, and I think... I know, they're dope-ass glasses. I love them. Unironically, I love the aesthetic. I used red to make it go darker, so I'm gonna try to use blue to make it go a little light. This is dope. The Mothman, those glasses and the nails. Thank you very much, Ethan. No, I didn't do red nails. I did green nails, so it's not gonna work as well with Mothman, unfortunately. How you doing, Ethan? No. We go purple and blue, I think. Oh, that's a really thick globule. This is gonna be a thick boy. We'll get a lighter purple. That I think will work out pretty well. How you doing, bud? They look like the I mean, yeah. I see what you're getting at. Matt Murdock wears red glasses. You know, you're saying it's a good saving of points. It's a good thing to save your points for. I think you get points for following and subbing and all that stuff too. So if you really want to get those points, you could definitely get those points. And you get points in my heart if you subscribe to the YouTube as well. A hydrate, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I needed some water. Here's my water bottle. 100% valid. Same. Don't ever feel like pressure to do nothing, obviously. That ain't the goal of the stream or this channel. We're here to vibe, baby. That's a good color. It's let's see if we can mix it a bit better. There we go. All right. Eye brushing time, baby. So for those of you guys who don't know what dry brushing is, you basically soak your brush a bit and you wipe it off on like a paper towel. Just try to keep like dry pieces of your paint on there. Oh, thank you, Fishmage. I'm glad you made it on in here too. I do sincerely appreciate it. And I'm glad you're enjoying the vibes here. Actually, I want to add a little bit more of a lighter color. I am gonna add a little white. I know it's like a little bit of like a no to add white, but I think my gut says to do it. Yeah, I don't have my yellows aren't amazing. That's why I was using the really light blue. My yellows are not amazing. Like that is like rosy skin is like one of my better yellows, quote unquote. Unfortunately, the army kit painter doesn't come with a really good yellow to do that with. Or the D&D thing. Color theory is confusing because here's the thing. Color theory changes depending on your medium. So when it comes to color pencils, it's different from going to paint. And when it's paint, it's different from going to printer ink. And when it's like printer ink and all that kind of stuff is different from digital media. And it's digital media is different from acrylic, which is different from watercolor, which is different from a million things. So like, color theory depends on your medium. That's wild. Magenta ink, yeah. Color theory is different for color theory is different for pixel art. Yep. Color theory is different depending on your medium, and it's fucking wild. It's really cool though, seeing how like colors interact in different ways, in different styles, in different places, all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. I did not want that. I don't know why I didn't dry brush it a bit. I just want it to highlight. Don't need it to like streak here. You know? Can't wait for Wednesday. What's Wednesday? Yeah. Hey, if you feel free. Like, I personally don't mind. I will be limited on my personal monies, obviously. But if you have suggestions, I'm not gonna mind them at all. As long as you're polite about them, I'm cool. I'm all about constructive criticism. And ideas and all that kind of stuff. I'm all about it. 100%. Until I'm rich and famous, I'm stuck on money. I think this guy a little bluer than intended, but I'm not mad about that. Maybe I could make it... Hell yeah! Oh yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Yeah, I definitely would appreciate any ideas or what have you. I'm not saying it's any demands. I'm just saying I might not be able to implement any ideas if they cost money. I'm a poor son of a bitch. Be okay with that so far. What's your first job gonna be, Fishmage? Sounds like it's gonna be one of your first jobs. What's your first job gonna be? congratulations on the job too. A bitch and a half getting a job in this economy, trust me, I know. I'm trying. I get a little bit of that off. Same. My job now isn't horrible, it's just not great. And it does not support living. Yeah, in a way you're your own boss, in a way you're not. Content creation's all about... Well, random guy, thank you very much for joining on in. Thank you very much for the good luck on the beholder. I'm wishing myself good luck too. You're kind of employed by your viewers in a way. Like, your viewers support you, and in a way you kind of gotta like make sure that all your content is good for them, because they're the ones who are employing you essentially. People will join for you, obviously, but sometimes people join for specific things, you know? I know a lot of my viewers only join when I play Splatoon. That's valid. I know a lot of my viewers join specifically for these kinds of videos. And that's valid. Beautiful, yeah. We're in EST over here, so it's a good day over here. Fun little thing. So, I'm Greek, for those who don't know. I am Greek American. And I am, again, trying to reaffirm or trying to relearn Greek. So when I was a kid, I knew Greek very well. I could speak it fluently. But, you know, after living in America for so long, you lose the language. So I'm listening to this one guy who has a fantastic app called Language Transfer. And he has been explaining Greek in a very easy to digest way that years of Greek school never fucking got me to understand. Hey Cherry, what's up, bud? And I love it because like now I understand where phrases like nasekala come from. And how the grammar changes depending on your function, depending on your context and stuff like that. So it's really cool to kind of see how, you know, phrases I just knew and memorized. How does it sound? Δεν είναι how does it sound? Αν θέλεις, μπορώ να μιλάω λίγο και δεν ξέρω όλα, δεν μπορώ να μόνο μιλάω μέσα στη ελληνικά. Μπορώ να μιλάω στη ελληνικά λίγο και το αγγλικά όλα. Και έχω φίλης μπορεί να καταλαβαίνει και βοήθησαν μαζί το δικό μου το lessons. Το lessons. Πώς λέγεται? I don't know how to say it in Greek. But yeah, that's how it sounds. It's very, very Greek sounding. And I'm starting to learn a lot more, and really I'm grateful for that. That's just what I learned from being Greek for years and having basic understanding of Greek, but the guy's really good at helping me think in Greek. It's a very verb-based language, is what I've been learning. So, yeah, you have a as an example, you have a so you have I'm just gonna use ones he uses, like waiting, like perimeno is a Greek word to wait. And it comes from two Greek words, peri meaning around and meno, which means here. So you're like, I am around here, basically. So wait. And he teaches you that, like, I'm still mad at you for ending your turn for so soon. Yeah. Sorry, you snooze, you lose, bud. You snooze, you lose. Yeah, no, don't worry. We'll be playing Salmon Run probably around 7 o'clock today. I made it really surprisingly blue, and I actually kind of like that. Even though they're usually typically very red. Your speedrunning switching my laundry valid. Kind of like how blue I made it. Not as dark as I want it to be inside the crevices, and I think that's gonna be like learning how to change your base coat. Like, I'm gonna have to start thinking base coat shading, and then doing, instead of like, I think what I'm gonna do, because I think Drake Hyena actually mentioned this, is shade first, your darkest color first, then do your next color, then your color after that. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing to really make it come out well. Cause I based it in Beholder Purple to start with, but like, I should base it in the darkest color. That way I don't have to shade into the crevices, it's already there. But you know what, I'm pretty happy with this, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get a few real quick. That's how I do it. Some people do it the other way around, or do midtones first, then shade. Yeah, I mean, that's what I like. That's what I did. I did midtone. That's what I usually do. You do midtones first, but the problem is I don't know how to get the shading in the like deep down. That's my problem. I don't know how to get the shading deep into these crevices without a wash. And the thing is, I don't really want to do a wash because the wash just streaks everything. Like, I've done decent washes before. I have. But, like, washes end up being worse than, more often than good, in my experience. That's not to say that washes are bad, I'm not good at using them. Maybe if I'm careful of how I apply washes, it might be better, so fuck it, you know? Maybe we'll try now. A little bit of that dry. Maybe it's all about like just dripping the wash into the crevices rather than actually Why does it sound like Hotel California? Welcome to the Hotel California. Here, just get some of that wet stuff. Brush. Yeah. I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. I'm wondering. So far I'm able to do it, just really careful. Get it. The wash X. Go for me, Luke. Just gotta be really careful. Wipe off excellent. Hell yeah, enjoy dinner. Enjoy the lurk. At this point in time, I'm pretty hyper. This is just in the kitchen with my headset on, Bluetooth for the win. Fuck yeah, I love Bluetooth headsets. Honestly, I can't work without them. Can't work without a Bluetooth headset. Like, I'm in the garden doing my IPM shit, and I need a Bluetooth headset just to fucking keep me on task. Listening to either podcasts or the Greek language stuff, and so good. Actually, this is turning out really good. I'm just putting the wash in the crevices and being very careful about it. Turning out really nice. Just gotta make sure I have so little on my brush. By the way, as always, tell me how the audio is. That way I'm making sure you guys have good audio and you're listening to good stuff. I know my voice is not perfect because my microphone's to the left of my face while I'm painting. But otherwise, just make sure it's, it's good volume. Audio's perfect? Hell yeah, thank you, Drake. This method takes forever, but it's turning out very well. That's all that matters to me. People spend 500 hours to make a competition piece, so take your time. Yeah. In all reality, I don't expect to like Pozolene, I don't expect to like do competitions. But like what I do want to do is I just want to enjoy my time painting mostly. And part of it's just like I have to get to the recognition that like one thing that I was like, oh, I gotta finish 2 minis of fucking streams. Like, no. I should really start understanding that a mini might take multiple streams. I'll do it over time. That's fine. It's hard for me who wants to complete things in one sitting. But I'm getting there. I think the mini that's taken the most time for me right now has been the purple worm, which has taken me effectively 7-8 hours pretty easily. Unintended consequence, but I'm liking it. Detail and size are 2 factors, yeah. This one has a lot of detail, but it's small. The purple worm is large. It has slightly less detail, I would argue, but take some time. Who's done? Hell yeah. So far, I'm actually really liking how that's turned. But you guys can't see it clearly because the focus isn't. That's really good, thank you. Getting the wash in under specific parts have honestly made it. They're just painting the wash on the actual. Getting it in the. The top is still good. I'd be able to put a little bit more blue purple on there, or maybe even like hit it up with a light bit of red. I think a little bit of red will be good for it. Blue looks fine, but I think highlighting in red is going to really make it pop. So like. That's gone. Oh. Oh. Doing a stretch. All right, let me show you guys how it's going right now. So I'll put us all back in real quick. I can still see that the wash is wet. So maybe we'll do a highlighting another day. We won't, we'll kind of stop it here for today. One step at a time, right? Where is the focus? There we go. Look at that. You can see the blue, and you can see the blue especially like on the tentacles as part of the outside, but like I'm pretty happy with that and how that's going along. The wash is wet. You can tell that the wash is very wet still in these areas. But like it's added a lot more depth into it. This I gotta fix. This one I gotta fix. This one had the wash went too far around it. I'll have to fix that. But it is a bit more imposing now. I think I could get actually real quick some down here. Let's do that real quick. Hold on. Just this area. But it is still very wet, and the wash did still stain a few things, so there's more to do on this guy. The mouth is fine. I think Mouth actually needs to be all shut. Still very wet, so I'm not gonna kick myself too much. But honestly, I think we've made it a lot better today. We're not done with the eyes, any of them. And this thing needs to dry. And I'm gonna give it a responsible amount of time to dry. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a responsible amount of time to dry. I'm not gonna give it just like a little while. I'm gonna send a picture into it. Oh, hi, Aisha. I'm very happy with it. Fuck. I'm gonna go put this guy back on its stand. But yeah.